Someone is busy stealing US and Russian spacecraft, and it's up to the British to keep the two superpowers from going to war by finding out who the real culprit is. The film opens with 007 being gunned down in Hong Kong, only to reappear on a submarine after his supposed funeral. MI6 thought it necessary to fake Bond's death to give him some breathing room during his current investigations. Bond then makes his way to Japan to investigate the possibilities of rogue space shuttle launches coming from the country that have been used to intercept the American and Russian spaceships. It's not long before that we learn that Spectre is involved in the space attacks, and we finally get to meet the man who runs Spectre, Ernst Stavro Blofeld. You Only Live Twice is kind of a low point in the series for me, which is a shame because along with Connery's usual Bond performance, they have Donald Pleasence in the role of Blofeld, marking the first time we see the face of Spectre's cat-loving mastermind. Pleasence plays the role great. He comes off as sinister and cold, clearly capable of creating the diabolical plans that Bond has dealt with for some time. But there are many factors in the movie that downplay the good acting performances. For one, it's the continuity Bond has with Spectre. The two entities have known about each other since Dr. No, and Spectre made it their goal to have the spy killed in From Russia with Love, making it a top priority. But this time, many of Spectre's agents and employees don't recognize Bond when he's standing right in front of them. It just seems unlikely that the higher-ups in the organization wouldn't have their number one enemy's face memorized when he has toppled every plan they've had to date. On the other hand, once they do know who Bond is, every manner of disguise used to hide his presence in Japan is easily seen through. Bond, working with the Japanese Secret Service in order to discover the mystery of the shuttle launches done by Spectre, must become Japanese and train to be a ninja so that he can blend in. They literally have him lay down on a table and add various prosthetics to make him look more Asian, which at the end doesn't. Bond looks more like a Vulcan than a man from Japan. It also doesn't help that he seems much taller than anyone else on the island. Once Japanese, twice assassins successfully infiltrate the guarded ninja training school and attempt to kill Bond. Somehow, they manage to pick him apart from the other Japanese men.
You killed him? Yeah, he tried to kill me.
This was Sean Connery's 5th appearance as James Bond, and it was to be his last. Which was a shame because despite the average quality of the last 3 films, I always felt Sean Connery's portrayal as Bond was their saving factor. But as we all know, Bond couldn't stay the same actor forever. From here on, the series would have its ups and downs, as everything about every future Bond movie would be critiqued based on what was set up in these first 5, making it hard for the next Bond, the relatively unknown George Lazenby, to leave the lasting impression that Sean Connery had.
James Bond, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ernst Stavro Blofeld. They told me you were assassinated in Hong Kong.
Yes, this is my second life.
You only live twice, Mr. Bond.